Channel, welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to hit subscribe button, tell a friend. Here I was checking out this Michael Francis interview he did with Suge Knight, and I said, wow, Suge Knight, when he was out in public, he was basically just known as a boogeyman. But believe it or not, Suge Knight was a very highly intelligent man. Graduated from college and all. That's my knowledge. But here's what Suge Knight had to say, and I'll let you know what I think in a second.
For years.
Was you really?
Yeah. That's why when people was like, oh, he's going to run, oh, he's not. The reason why these type of people get caught up, they always been telling they bigger than the law because they part of the law. You know? And as you know, all these people get tired of their rats sooner or later. You know what I mean? And but at the same time, you know that. You can't, it's one thing, when I first got to sharing it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I come from the state where we don't fuck with the police, we don't talk to the police, and they trying to talk to us, we cuss them out. So I get to share it.
It's crazy because Suge Knight say whatever he's saying right now, but when Suge Knight was out and when he was free, he actually associated himself with a lot of gang members and also a lot of police officers to kind of keep the peace, keep the balance. So it's kind of crazy that Suge Knight's saying whatever he's saying right now about the police. I don't know. I'm just saying.
His black officer kept trying to speak to me. And I wouldn't speak to him. He said, man, why you don't never speak to me? I said, man, I don't know who you deal with over here. We don't have no conversation with the mother police. You the police. So one day he said, man, I just want to say words to you, one black man to another. All right. He said, this night, they want you and they continue to want you. He said, the FBI, the government is so advanced, they can have planes that you can't see, but can read your license plate. They say most of the people you want to talk to, your guys, shit, probably wearing a wire. And I didn't say nothing then.
Unbelievable. Imagine that. I mean, that's why they say, you know what? It's never worth being a criminal anymore. Imagine that. Believe it or not, they said the FBI, that's what Suge Knight said, they have, what he said, helicopters that can read your license plate. And I mean, basically, you can't hide it from anybody. You know, you can't trust anybody. And if you think you're smarter than everybody else, they have a place for you. It's one of those little jail cells. It's a terrible thing. That's basically what he's saying. Can't trust anyone. You can't hide from anyone. I heard a long time ago they say, you know what? I mean, that's if you're a religious person. They said they're trying to set up the earth where everything that you do on the earth at 24 hours a day, you will be watched. Like how if you were in heaven, you'll be watched 24 hours a day by Father God. I don't know. That's what they're saying. That's what they said.
I thought about it. And then as life went on, everything is cameras. Everything is conversation. For a guy, a part of a certain world, and you never go to jail, and you never go to prison, it's impossible.
In your opinion or knowledge, how long was he an informant?
I think probably since the 90s.
Wow.
That's just funny. Suge Knight said, I think probably since about the 90s. The 90s is when Puff Daddy first came out. You know, with the notorious Big Super Cat. I mean, how does it work being FBI informant? I don't know. I mean, here's what I heard. I heard that Puff Daddy, I just heard it, allegedly, you know, he was an informant, but the person who he was reporting to, he retired. So he no longer had the protection he once had. I don't know. That's what I heard. I don't know if it's true.
We had a conversation before, and look at the things he was able to do. You were able to do all these things, nothing happened. his friend, one of his partners, they got convicted for selling drugs for the company. Nothing never happened to him. And
I mean, it's just one of those things where they said sometimes, you know what? If you have a lot of financial resources, sometimes, you know, you can get away with certain crimes. I don't know. That's what I heard. Certain crimes.
he got Obama to give him a pardon with no problem at all. I can go to Obama and say, hey, my childhood friend is in prison for life, let him go. It would never happen.
That's for sure. And that did happen with
We
Puffy.
wouldn't be having. Yeah. 1,000%.
You think Obama had anything to do with any of these parties that he had?
Absolutely.
Suge Knight said, absolutely. I'm not trying to be funny. It's just the way he said it. Don't forget, I believe Suge Knight's probably being compensated for this interview. I don't know. Plus, Suge Knight's got about, 27 years, I believe. And you know what? Sometimes you have to keep yourself relevant. It's one of those things, a crazy thing. Imagine that. Imagine Suge Knight think he's really going to come out and be the man again. I don't know. He might think that still. He might, Imagine him disrespecting Barack Obama like that. Unbelievable.
Wow.
You got presidents. You got preachers. T.D. Jakes is one of the biggest black preachers around that everybody loves. Everybody in prison, if they try to get the word of religion, they're not going to the chapel somewhere. They're turning to watch T.D. Jakes. Here's the reason.
Unbelievable. But don't forget, these are just accusations that Suge Knight's making. I mean, imagine that. Imagine if you know what he's talking about. Imagine that. Let me listen some more. Don't forget, hit like, subscribe button. That's it.
From his whole community.
That's right.
You talking about the top of the top.
Unbelievable.
Top.
Man, I got a lot.
They said right now, P. Diddy, he should be accustomed to where he is right now. Imagine that. Imagine being accustomed to being in jail. He should know the regular routine, who works on the weekends, who works the first shifts, the second shift, the third shift. P. Diddy's a celebrity, so I'm sure that, he probably getting a little perks. You know what I mean? I'm assuming, I don't know. I'm assuming so. Regular individuals, regular inmates do it. Everybody know P. Diddy. Imagine that.
Questions with this guy, but you answered the first one. How do you get away with something like this for all this time with all these people that are allegedly...
Suge Knight said, yeah, I think he's been an informant since the 90s. That's crazy.
Bob, I want to tell you this. I was in the same tier, the same cell that Epstein was on. And Suge, there's no way in hell that guy could have committed suicide on that tier.
As I said, I'm watching this interview right here. Individuals just giving their own opinion, nothing factual. Anything's possible. Let's continue. Anything's possible. I know that. Anything's possible.
In there for 7 months. There's no way.
And coming from you, I know you didn't know the truth. And I personally didn't think he was going to commit suicide. But the thing is, he had from Oprah Winfrey to everybody on that island. Any.
It's fair to say that Epstein was a very respected individual before the accusations. So I'm not certain if the individuals who Suge Knight's talking about was actually hanging out with Epstein after the accusations. I believe it was prior, to the best of my knowledge.
Somebody with a weird fetish, and that's what underage kids.
And I believe in his 2006 is when I believe he was first caught. I believe so.
Was on that island, and everybody knew it. So it's not like it's a situation where all of a sudden, maybe, let's think talk. And you know as well as I know, like you being on the same tier as him, he probably was gonna tell it all. He helped himself, you know.
No doubt. No doubt in my mind at
And they
all.
made sure he.
I mean, it's one of those things right there. I mean, I heard that Epstein was so accustomed to living in a lavish lifestyle. You know, I heard a lot of people say it before. They say, you know what? I rather not be here around anymore than to be in jail for the rest of my life. I heard individuals say that before. I really did.
Yeah, absolutely. There's no way he could have done it. You know, first of all, they're watching all the time. There's cameras, and just so happens that
And another thing, they do not watch you all the time. Most guards, when they do their rounds, I mean, I'm assuming it's at least an hour, every hour, or maybe every 30 minutes. But I'm quite certain someone's not sitting at the door watching him like, watching him 24/7. I'm quite certain it's not like that. So I'm quite certain, they're just talking. That's it. Like I'm talking. That's it.
one particular time there's no cameras and no one monitoring that. I had eyes on me 24/7.
And they said the cameras was down, but he's saying he had eyes on him 24/7. But I mean, I never been behind a big house before. I never been in there before.
When I was there. So, I mean, I knew it was impossible.
Always.
Yeah.
You have that one
So is a guard just sitting there 24 hours? I don't know. I guess that's what he's saying. I guess I'm wrong. Imagine being wrong.
time to yourself.
Nothing
You're
at all.
always watching yourself.
So,
Always.
Suge Knight says time to yourself. Imagine that. You in jail by yourself and you still want more time to yourself? I mean, what's Suge Knight trying to do? I don't know.
Always. No, yeah.
let me ask you this. What do you think's going to happen with Puffy at the end of the day? I mean, you think there's going to be a cover up with this? Because
I mean, could Puffy, any way, shape, or form, maybe become cellmates with Suge Knight? Imagine how crazy that would be.
you know the right people are involved and they'll cover it up. I think it's gotten to a point where they can't cover it up anymore.
I think, well, I know pretty much. I can't say I'm 1,000% factual about the shit, but we know where it came from. It's this thing. Puffy been repeating what they've been doing to him for years, how he started off. And it was okay to do what he was doing. At the same time,
Don't forget, everything's alleged against Puffy until he's found guilty. Imagine that. Imagine individuals saying you're guilty before you even found guilty. Unbelievable.
I feel one of the biggest mistakes he made was going against the liquor, alcohol.
Until next time, as I said, Suge Knight have never been a friend of Puff. Well, they have been at odds with each other since the 90s. I don't expect Suge Knight to ever say anything good about Puff Daddy because Puff Daddy went on to live a very successful life, while for the most part, Suge Knight just basically kept on going in and out of jail. He squandered his life, and sometimes when some individuals are down, when they're down, they're going to try to bring you down with them. That might be what's going on with Suge Knight right here. Very disgruntled individual. He's mad at the fact that he's in jail. I'm quite certain he wants to be out. So this is what he does to make money, unfortunately. So individuals will tend to probably do or say whatever just for entertainment. At the end of the day, it's just entertainment. No one really know what really happened to next time. They say crime don't pay, but I see him do it. Unbelievable.